Hey everybody, I had a dream. I had a dream that I was going to my church to practice choir, and I was headed to the second floor gym, which doesn't exist. I went up the stairs and one of the stairs was missing, like there's a hole in the stairwell where the stair was supposed to be. A gap, more. I met up with a friend at the top of the stairs and we laughed about how, if we moved our legs a certain way, we could make the ground shake under us. Then we went to a very imposing looking HEB. It was poorly lit and we went on a bus. We got off the bus, we went inside. I went to the frozen foods aisle. I met my mother there. I asked her about the sales. She said she was disappointed with them, and I also found, she didn't give me the potato bread, but I found something called potato bread. I headed to the fruit section, and there was a choir of full-grown men and women. They were all terrible, terrible singers. My dad and brothers were watching them. Adair, my brother, gave me my chauffeur's cap. I accidentally stepped on someone's sandal. I proceeded to a restaurant zone, past a Mexican restaurant run by Pepe the Shrimp, themed like a jungle, and continued on to a place called Spaghetti Oh My, which was a large ballroom area with paintings on the ceiling of some sort of scene and just a lot of lavish, gaudy things. So I sit down at a table and two Muppets come out, Scooter and Walter. They're uncomfortably tall, as if they've been stuffed, as if they're three people inside a big trench coat. Yeah. That makes sense, trust me. They come out to serve me. I introduce my hat as my child. They become fairly murderous towards it. And they show me a cartoon of Stalin and Rasputin winning the space race. It's an old rubber hose cartoon, no color. Then I get told a story about a very pimply kid who was infected by an alien. And if he squeezed himself, he could grow smaller. So he tried to go to the gas station, but he couldn't. So he asked his mom to drive him there, and the mom did, ran into the gas station, and blew it up. Now, you may be confused. You may be saying, Hugh, what in the world is this? This is weird. That's what I thought too. So I took it to a panel of experts, and they mapped it out for you. And I'd like to show you right now that map and their amazing analysis. I'm sure you'll be able to understand very easily. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hugh Martyr, and we're in English class. And this is certainly something.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, the masterminds behind this, Colin.
My name is Julia.
Yes.
That's my name.
All right,
I'm
cool. Look, I never asked.
I'm on there.
Walker.
Yep, Walker.
I am on there.
Bryn.
All right, cool
There we
stuff.
go.
You've
stuff.
just doxed
Alright,
yourself. Now, let's get to this. What is this?
What this
No,
is?
I'm messing with you.
This is a mind map of an explanation of your dream.
It's a psychoanalyzation of his dream,
Mm-hmm. It all starts here at church,
and then
and
just divulges into oblivion from there.
basically all of this is the mess, and this is what it means in the end. Colin, we need you to explain this. The end result.
We've concluded, through extensive psychodynamic analysis of Henry's dreams,
A lot of
that
research.
frozen food represents the subconscious anxieties about growing up and becoming an adult in the current world. The dream took place not far from Valentine's Day, which makes us conclude that one of the key anxieties about growing up has to do with relationships. Furthermore,
That is deeper
the
than I
dichotomy
expected.
between partners and enemies, which ties us back to the imagery of the Cold War. Because were the Soviet Union and the United States truly enemies, or were they partners in a sort of psychocosmic dance? The exact same psychocosmic existence that Henry Coffin is having in his dream.
I think he needs a tour of the map.
Right.
I think prior. Church, missing stairs, prom, rotating body, moves, 8th period English, Ireland. Okay, so it goes to
Enlightened thought. That's
enlightened
what that
thought. So then we go potato bread. Potato bread carbs, is it related to the gym that actually does not exist, which brings us to Ireland. Ginger, Ireland or Texas, we don't know. Someone else want to take over now? Oh yeah, I'll take some over.
pointer.
Yeah, Brandon.
Okay, should we go from Pimple Boy?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, Pimple Boy's a good one. So we didn't incorporate Pimple Boy to a little bit later, but he was at that Spaghetti Oh My. So then we go to the Pimple Boy, and listen, Pimple Boy ties back to that because how do you get pimples? Puberty, which it also ties into oil. I don't know where oil is. Here's oil. Oil ties into inflation, which ties into over there. And then we also have Nixon Watergate. You know what that is? Water, ocean. You know what else happens in the oceans? Oil spill. Boom. And he was at his SpongeBob rehearsal. And then there's
the dream.
also in the dream. And there's also the swamp Shrek, SpongeBob Shrek, childhood. That's how we got to puberty, inner child, also with the Pimple Boy.
And what we need to make sure we know is that the SpongeBob is kind of an anchor for us, making sure that we remember that it's still a dream, leading back to the choir, which would lead back to the very beginning of the dream, which is the church.
Boom. It all leads back to the church.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, these are the big questions in life. Religion, conflict, geopolitics.
Pimply
These
boy.
are the questions which exist in the
Is it
dreams
Walker?
of the one and the only
I'm up there.
Was
Hugh Martin.
Walker in the dream?
These
think
are
that's
the
the
current
best question.
socio-political issues
Was
that we
it
face
Walker?
in
If you're
America
tall
today.
and gangly, do you need redeeming qualities? We don't know.
Do we?
Oh, we also
will-
have Oppenheimer on here
Oh, yes.
and Eisenhower.
Do have
The construction
Oppenheimer.
of the
They
first
all
atomic bomb.
connect. Inception, interconnect.
All right, let me just get a full screen bit of this before we have to destroy it forever.
Full screen. Yes.
Thank you. All right, this has been a dream analysis. Feel enlightened.